What's going on YouTube? Claykeys here again with another Final Fantasy Brave Exvius guide, and I do want to say I apologize for no videos coming out really. I have some unit spotlights in the work, but with the holidays and hanging out with the family and all kinds of other stuff going on, you know, YouTube took a backseat. On top of the fact that Final Fantasy Brave Exvius hasn't really had anything come out, a little bit of story, except for this boss. And even this boss is kind of disappointing in a way. I mean, the reward you get from it's pretty cool. It's going to be situational, and we'll go over that after we beat this boss. But the boss is actually being reported to me as being easier for you guys to beat. I mean, there are no death presents you have to worry about. You don't have to do AoE. The biggest changes, I think, is that when he powers up, he's going to smash you twice in a row instead of once. He can lower all your elemental resist. He can blind you. He can raise up his own magic. But other than that, he seems like a pretty, you know, tank and spank boss. I mean, we are going to take COD again in order to cast Omnivel to put up our elemental resist. And, you know, we have Black Cat Lid here. Maybe we want to cast a focus, get our spirit up too. But, you know, run of the mill, same thing we took last time. Nothing too crazy here. Everything looks good, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the fight. What you want to do is go into the vortex to take this guy on, the Dread Frost Arrival, and there's gonna be 3 different difficulties. You want to go to Elite, take him down. It's gonna cost you, what is that, 23 energy, and we're gonna try to take a friend with us. We're gonna look around to see. I mean, Noctis seems pretty good too, because he has a chance to break with his ability, so we're gonna look for like a 500 Noctis. Midnight seems good to me. We're gonna go ahead and take him up, and remember guys, he does have a fire elemental weakness, same as before. He just has a lot more health, things like that. But we're not going to worry about that for right now. In the last video, I said XF you should be Thyraga chaining, but in the end, even with chaining a lot of, you know, chaining a lot of magic off, still in the end, Meteor is actually better. A lot of people in my comments told me that, so I did the math and they were actually correct. So we're going to go ahead and have Refia cast Embolden like always. Boom, buff everybody up. We're going to cast Omnivel just in case we need it to our elemental resist. We're going to cast, I think, a focus right now. Where is the focus? There it is. We're going to cast focus on everyone. Noctis is going to try to break down the boss with, where is it at? Warp Break. And then we're going to have Warrior of Light cast Provoke. And we'll try full break after. He can resist full break just like the other person. And then we're just going to go ahead and dual black magic cast Meteor. And see where we get. So here we go. Black will cast focus. Boom, boom, and there. So yeah, he did resist our break on warp break. It looks like we got down his attack, which is pretty cool. We did get down his attack, which is okay, and we did some okay damage with our focusing power. So we did some okay damage with our XF. Now, when he focus powers this time, before, he would only hit once, and it didn't really kill anybody. You know, it did a lot of damage, but not too bad. Here, if he doesn't hit the tank, which is why we have Provoke on, he can kill someone. I mean, he does, like, I would say close to 4,000 damage when both of these hit you, even with all the buffs and taking down his attack. So we'll full break him to try to get everything else down. So we'll go ahead and hit him with a full break. Let's look and see what all are resisted. Literally, did he resist at all, or did I click too soon? So literally, lowering attack, nothing else procced on him. He either resisted at all or resisted everything but lower attack. So it's kind of rough. Refia doesn't have anything to do this turn, so she's just going to you know, stay fast and defend just in case she gets smacked in the face. She's like the worst one that can go down. We'll use Barrage. We'll use Black Cat Lid's Ultimate Blow. Noctis again. I think that Warp Strike's the best thing we can do with him, right? I think that Warp Strike's going to do the most damage, and we also have a chance of putting down his defense, so that's what we want to do here. And we'll use him first, and then we're going to dual Black Magic cast Meteor twice. So, not too bad here. We're going to be running out of mana with excess, so we want to be use Osmos to see if that's effective here. Defend, Noctis is going to go first, and then everybody else is going to go. I wonder if we got his defense down. I hope we did. I hope we did. Let's see. There's too much stuff going on the thing. I think we did get his defense down. I can see it above him. We can go ahead and click and hold it and see. And it looks like we did get the lower defense, which is awesome. He used Smash, both times hitting Warrior of Light. And as you can see, our Warrior of Light was at 4,000 health. And ended up going down to 800. So it was a big damage hitting ability. But for now, we're going to go ahead and just use Cura with our Warrior of Light. And the way that's on Warrior of Light was in our materia. We go ahead and slap a Cura on him so he can have that. We'll use Kuraja with our Refia. And then everybody else is going to do the same thing they did last turn. So Black Cat Lid's going to hit us up with the Ultimate Blow. Cloud of Darkness going to use the Barrage. X-Death going to go ahead and, honestly, dual Black Magic cast, it's 50 a pop, right? So, is Osmos considered a... Yes, it is. So we're going to use Meteor and Osmos and drain the mana of one enemy, obviously going towards him. And Noctis is going to use the Warp Break again, because I think it does a lot of damage and stuff like that. So, let's go ahead and hit him up with all these abilities, see how much damage we can do. It looks like in 3 turns we have him below half health, which is pretty damn nice for what we're trying to accomplish here. and then we have a little bit more barrage because Cloud of Darkness does hit. Okay, focusing power again. This time I think we're just going to go ahead and use Provoke, just to be sure that Provoke is on. Next turn we're going to try a full break with Warrior of Light. Everybody seems almost full, so we're going to still use another Kuraja because we're not low on mana on our ref yet, and we want Warrior of Light to be up as high as possible because he is about to crush us twice in a row, and if hopefully it does hit Warrior of Light, and we want him to be almost close to full health. So let's see where it's going to get him. Yeah, he's at full health, which is awesome. And then everybody else is going to do the same thing they did before. Because we used Osmose and it was effective as we saw, we're going to cast Double Meteor, Barrage. I'm actually kind of worried about our Black Cat Lids and people. 22, we can probably do that twice more. We might only need to do that twice more, and then Warp Break. So boom, 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 hit him up. So we're doing a lot of damage here, guys. Again, he seems like a really big pushover. Obviously, I haven't had a big attack where it's like the big AoE damage. It didn't happen in my first video either. But if you keep pushing him, smash, smash, double smash on him, so that's good. So, and Bolden needs to be used here, but we don't have time right now. We're going to go ahead and just use Cura and Kuraja to make sure that our Warrior of Light gets back up to full health. We would like to use Bolt and Bolden, but we can't. I'm going to go ahead and also just get ready, because he is going to do a big attack to me. He's going to do the, probably the Blizzaga attack. Remember, he can even blind you, paralyze you, use some other moves. I know a lot of them aren't being seen here, but he can do that kind of stuff, guys. I'm just getting lucky. We're going to cast Omnivel just to buff up our elemental resist, because I think that's not done anymore. Yeah, that's off of us. And guys, if you're wondering how I'm doing this, I just hold over. I'm actually using my iPad to record this video. Either click and hold, or you actually use your finger and hold over something, and you can go in and get more information. That's how I see these menus. So we use Omnivel, Cura, Kuraja. Noctis will hit him with the Warp Break again. And then here we're just going to try to take him down, guys. We're going to try to do as much damage as possible. You guys, you can see how this fight isn't as hard as the other one. For example, we only have a little bit of AoE going on here with X-Death. We don't have to Deathclaw. That's one of his other ones. You can see how much damage Deathclaw does. Oh, he's doing it twice. Woo! Okay, that was close. So he didn't use, you know, an AoE, massive AoE attack, but he did use Deathclaw. You can see how much damage he did do to our Warrior of Light. However, I do think that Dreadfrost is fucked up now, and he's about to get shit on here. So we're gonna go ahead and use Full Break. We're gonna use Embolden, which I should have used before the Full Break to do a little bit more damage there with our dude. Dual Black Magic cast, just in case he doesn't die. We're gonna cast Meteor and then also Osmose to get our mana back if we need it. We're going to go ahead and use the Barrage, like always. Black Cat Lid will use the Raging Fist, because it seems like we're out of mana for that, for the Ultimate Blow, and then Warp Break will be used here, and I'm pretty sure he's going to go down, so we're going to try this out right here. Boom, 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 boom. Hit him hard, hit him good. Is he down? Ooh, okay, we got him. So he died. He didn't actually end up living. It was close. So guys, again, in my last video, like in this video, I got pretty lucky. He didn't have to use Blizzaga on me. He didn't do any of the weird stuff he can do. He can use this thing called Enhance, where he actually enhances himself to do more magic damage. He can lower all the elemental resist of you, and then hit you with a Blizzaga, hit you with a Snowstorm attack, and do a lot of massive damage. But there are ways to prepare with that, with you know, full breaking him, making sure you have focus on, making sure you have Omnivel, or use Sirius with Bar Blizzaga, Bar Aeora to buff yourself up. But yeah, you do get a lot of rank experience here. As you can see, 780 rank experience is pretty damn good. You're gonna get 240 event points, but I feel like a lot of you guys out there have already finished the event, so you're pretty much only trying to kill this for the one-time reward you can get from him, and I'll show you guys what that is and give you my thoughts on it. So it's gonna be in your items, it's gonna be a material, not a material, excuse me, it's gonna be an ability or a materia. I thought materia, and I'm just like a Final Fantasy VII fanboy. And then we're going to look for it. It looks like a little snowflake. There it is, Winter Ward. So you're going to get this for beating Elite. And it's called Winter Ward. Boost ice and wind resist 50% for 3 turns to all allies. And this is not a green magic. It has no, like, you know, if you go up here and we go to, let's say, Bar Blizzaga, right? Hold on, give me a second. So we go to Bar Blizzaga. You can see this little level 3 with a green materia, you know, circle on it. That means like a green mage you have to have a level 3 to be able to use it. But this new item they gave us, or this new materia, could go on anybody. It has no requirements. So this is going to be very useful in the future for fighting ice and wind bosses that may do mad damage to you, mad AoE damage. You're going to put your resistance up by 50%, which is actually a lot. That's, you know, that's taking a lot less damage, and I'm actually excited about this. It was a good item to get. I know it's not immediately impacting or game changing or making your team super strong right now, but in the future, you guys are going to wish you had this probably, you know, to fight some bosses. So I'm going to say probably because you might have better stuff to do, but I definitely like this, even for me with all my TMs. I like this in my kit here. here, my toolbox to be able to pull out when I might need it. So yeah, but that's the new snowman fight, guys. There's nothing really that hard. I am hoping that we get some more stuff here coming here Tuesday or this weekend even for the New Year's Eve stuff. I'm hoping we get an announcement about that soon. And I do apologize again, guys, for the lack of content on FFBE, but there really hasn't been that much to cover. And you know, just spending time with the holidays, guys. You know, we'll get back into gear when they start releasing banners, events, all kinds of stuff. We'll have the banner reviews and all kinds of stuff like that. If this video helped you out, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you've taken down Frosty or how easy it was for you or hard. Could have been hard for you. And then subscribe for future content. We'll catch you guys later. Get all the group ones for the server rewards and things like that. We can go ahead and hop over here and look at the holiday raid event, and this right here is going to show us actually what you get for the raking rewards. Personally, I'm shooting for, so rake 1's going to get a trust Moogle,